What's up, comic fans? And today's What's in the Box, we have a very special package. We've got books to fill my ASM run, and these are from one of my brothers. What's up, comic fans? All right.
Word up, yo, check the archives. Couple comics on the scene, my collection supreme. Got the golden age grails, a true collector's dream. Peep the slabs in the cases, preserved for the ages. I got that mint condition knowledge filling up the pages. Yeah, I'm the curator, the undisputed narrator. My whole cipher shines, got them first appearance lines. It's a historical stash, watch the speculators crash. This ain't just a hobby, it's a monumental homage. Right. Couple comics to fiend with the illest pop culture stash.
What's up, comic fans, and today we got a special package, alright? These are books, these are amazing Spider-Man books from CaliComix, one of the brothers over at the Black Order Comic Club, alright? I'm also a member there. So, Cali was seeing that I needed to fill in some of my run on my ASM between issues 200 and 300, that's kind of where I'm focusing. Reached out to me on Instagram and said, hey, bro, let me, share, basically share what you need. And I did, and so bam, here we are. Sent me some books, and we're gonna rip into this, see what's in here right after this. Welcome back. CaliComix, go check him out on Instagram. Great member of the community. Does the things that, the support stuff that everybody kind of needs when they're doing YouTube, right? We all need some friends, people we can rely on, stop by, say hi, make us feel good, those kind of things. Yeah, oh man. So there's some good tape on here. So I just stabbed through the box. I'm 99% sure I didn't hit a comic, but we'll see. So this is packaged. This packing tape is ridiculously good. So we'll have to see. Definitely using 3M or better. Watch it just be like the dollar store stuff, Dollar Tree tape. But bam, we're in. Or not. This tape will not just rip. Alright, so again, these should be books in the ASM run between 200 and 300, but we'll see what's in here. Look at this packing, right? Box, bubble wrap. Whoa. Don't worry, I didn't drop them yet, because there's so much bubble wrap. Oh my god. That was wrapped, and I'm not complaining, that was wrapped ridiculously well. All right, looks like 3 envelopes, 3 of these priority mail envelopes. Now we got to get through these. We might have to speed up the video a little bit. All right, there we go. We're into the first bundle of books. Back to back, right? So a couple turn one way, a couple turn the other way. So these are all ASM books. So we're gonna look to see what we got here. I see some books outside of the 300 range, which is cool because I needed these too. So I shared CLZ, and we definitely talked about some books that I needed, and there were some outside of 300. And that was, that's probably where I'm headed next, is the outside of the 300 realm. So these are some cool books. All right, we're gonna open up the other package. We won't share those just yet. I'm gonna try to maybe get them in some kind of order so we can start maybe from latest to earliest, or maybe the other way. All right, these are some more books in the run. What do we got? 302. Oh, you heard me say it. All right, and so yeah, Callie definitely hooked it up. You know, trying to help me fill in that ASM run. So I shared what I was missing, and they said, "Hey, bro, if I got it and I could send it, I will hook you up." And I was like, "Thank you." But more and more thank you now. Oh, there's some awesome possum books here. All right, so let's get it started. We're gonna start with the higher number books, and then we will work our way down. We got the Amazing Spider-Man number 408. This is a really cool cover. Spidey in the snow. Looks like a Mark Bagley cover. That's pretty dope. And this looks like it came from World's Best Comics and Toys, Sacramento, California. All right. Next one we got ASM 384. It's murder. All right. So Spidey looks like he's in trouble here. Interesting enough. The flap is upside down. I used to do my comics with the flap in the front, right? So you would open it with the flap on the front side and open it so the flap came this way, and then you pull the comic out. It's just the way I did it growing up. I've since stopped doing it that way because I haven't really seen anybody else do it that way. I don't know. I guess maybe it's a little easier to not get tape on the book when you actually have the flap towards you, but I don't know. All right, we got ASM 331, Eric Larson cover, side by side with The Punisher. All right, let's go. Lots of nice ASM goodness here. We got ASM 319, Double Crossed, Justin Hammer, Now You Must Die. Let's see the main event. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man versus the Rhino, Backlash, and the Scorpion, and it's a McFarlane cover. So we've had a Bagley, a Larson, and a Todd McFarlane. You can see that ASM has had some of the top-notch, some of the best, some of the most iconic artists on the run, right? So kudos to ASM for knowing, and Marvel for putting some of these top tier artists on these books. We have another McFarlane cover with the Scorpion on here. This is ASM 318, and I don't think I've been telling you if there have been newsstands direct, but this is a newsstand. If you got the barcode, 9 times out of 10 it is a newsstand. There was a time when direct market books had a UPC symbol as well. Another McFarlane book, the classic Lizard cover here. This is ASM 313, another Todd McFarlane cover. All right, moving on. We have ASM 312. This is a newsie. We got the Green Goblin versus the Hobgoblin. Not an illusion, it finally happens. McFarlane cover here, Spidey. We got a $20 and an $8 price tag on this. I'm pretty sure I've seen these in cheaper bins. It is a newsie though, so yeah, who knows how much was actually paid. I know sometimes I put like dollar books in a bag that has like a $20 sticker on it, you know, because I'm rebagging, and I just move the bag to a cheaper comic. All right, we got the Amazing Spider-Man 310. Peter Parker goes back to college, but first Spidey must confront Strike Force. And this is another McFarlane cover. So we're kind of in that McFarlane era, right? Where he's coming off the iconic 300. He had the 299, the 301 covers. So here we go. And 298, I guess, is also pretty expensive, iconic. To save his wife, Spider-Man must get through sticks and stones. Another McFarlane cover, issue 309. And this one is direct market. I remember growing up and being like, I like that MJ when Todd was drawing her. All right, Amazing Spider-Man 307. From Chicago comes the Chameleon. And I'm gonna say this looks like a Todd cover, but I don't see a signature. It's probably here, off on the side. Yep, McFarlane. The only cover I know of that Todd McFarlane never signed, I believe, was Spawn number 7. So, if you know of any other covers that he hasn't signed, let me know. We have Amazing Spider-Man 305. This is another McFarlane cover. Right, so we started from the top and now we're coming down. This is what, California Scheming. I was gonna say Chameleon, but I don't know why I was saying that. After the Fox, Amazing Spider-Man 304. And yeah, another Todd cover. These should all be Todd's. I mean, as we get closer to 300. The Amazing Spider-Man number 303. Just want to make sure this is a Todd cover. Yep, another Todd cover. All right, should be easy to figure out which ones are and which ones aren't. We got 302. Well, yeah. I feel like I should just stop reading the covers and just show them to you directly, but I'm having too much fun looking at that. All right, from 302 we're going all the way down to 297. All right, so those of you who are hoping to see a 301, 300, or 299, or even a 298, nope, sorry, we're at 297. I've conquered my fear of you, Spider-Man. Today, Dr. Octopus wins. Right, 297. And that's a Saviuk cover right there. So that is not right. We've transitioned out of McFarlane, or we were in the McFarlane era, right? We built backwards, but yeah, there was a time when late 290s, you know, it wasn't really till about, I think, 300 where people paid attention to Todd because of the cover and the character. All right, Force of Arms. This is ASM 296. Some more Doc Ock on that cover. All right, this is 290. Sorry, we're going all the way to 260. And now I'm not even sure who did the cover. FR are the initials. So if you know who did issue 260 of Amazing Spider-Man, put that into comments, please. All right, the Amazing Spider-Man 258. You got the black suit and the regular Spider-Man costume fighting for Peter Parker. All right, remember, Peter Parker, I believe around issue 257, shows up in the black costume in ASM, and we start to get hints as to it being an actual living, breathing organism as opposed to just a regular suit. 227, the Black Cat is in this one. It is a newsie. This is a beauty. Woo! Yes, sorry. This is a John Romita Jr. cover, by the way. Very different art style than what JR does now. Not ridiculously different, but his art style is definitely more his own now and not so much the Marvel way. So not the in-house Marvel way. We got another newsstand. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 226. She's back. The Black Cat. So another Black Cat cover. These are dope, by the way. Very dope. We get into some good stuff. So now, right? I was trying to do 200, 300. Callie, thank you for hooking this up. There's some books outside of that range. Amazing though. This is just gonna help the process so much. That's cool, especially when we start doing 100 to 200. If I can get these upper tier books out of the way, that's amazing. That's great, because 100 to 200, there's going to be some expensive books, and then obviously under 100 is when it really starts to get pricey. But look at this. We have the Amazing Spider-Man 199 with Mysterio. So that is dope. That's so dope. I gotta go put all these books into new bags and boards, by the way. Moving on, we have, this is a nice one with the Rocket Racer. This is ASM 172. 172, look at that. That is a nice cover. Just classic Spider-Man from 1977, right? Just all the check marks here. Dynamic Spider-Man, right? We're up in the sky here. Colorful villain, or at least on the cover, colorful. Yeah, just all the cool things. All right, next up we have ASM 157 with Doc Ock. That's cool. Nothing better than a classic Spidey, like rogue gallery villain on a cover. Like, just, you can see the hatred on Doc Ock right there. All right. And last but not least, adios, webhead. Give our regards to the fishes. Today, the tarantula triumphs. We have the Amazing Spider-Man 148. This book also has the Jackal, and we can see Gwen Stacy on the cover. This is a John Romita and I believe Gil Kane cover. All right. Spider-Man 148. What a dope cover. Thank you so much, Callie. Those were some amazing Spider-Man books. I mean, my favorites obviously are the early Spidey books, right? I mean, these are just like classic when you're picturing old school books. Like, that's kind of the style, right? Not the modern stuff today, though. That's the style that you're looking at. That's amazing. So again, thank you to CaliComix. Comic fans, that was what was in the box. Some amazing Spider-Man books, some amazing Spider-Man books. If you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, go ahead and throw me a thumbs up and comment down below. Do what you do, I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna get ready for the next awesome package, which may never come, because you never know. Those things don't always happen. But the next time I get an awesome comic package, I will share it with you. Peace, deuces, we're out. Chink. Whoa. Maybe some editing there? I don't know, we'll see. I know my laptop behind me has shut off, so I was going to point to the Blackwater Comic Club and CaliComix. There you go. Instagram. Boom. Boom, boom, boom.